Hey everyone, your name here. And today we're diving into a fascinating topic that blends love, economics, and maybe a little bit of international intrigue. We all know that a balanced society, one where genders are equally represented, is crucial for growth and stability. But what happens when that balance gets skewed? Well, in some parts of the world, it's led to some, shall we say, interesting strategies. We're talking about countries facing a unique challenge, a shortage of women. This gender imbalance has, in some ways, flipped the script on traditional courtship. Men are now a hot commodity, and some governments are willing to go to great lengths to attract them, including offering some pretty incredible incentives to marry local women. So, buckle up as we explore the wild world of government-sponsored romance and see how some countries are using free housing, cold hard cash, and other amazing perks to entice men into saying I do. Alright, let's start our journey in the land of the rising sun, Japan. This country is known for its rich culture, technological advancements, and breathtaking landscapes. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the serene temples of Kyoto, Japan offers a unique blend of the old and the new. Now, Japan has a reputation for being, well, expensive. The cost of living in major cities like Tokyo and Osaka can be quite high, with everything from housing to dining out often carrying a hefty price tag. But did you know that in some areas you can actually get paid a small fortune to get married? Yes, you heard that right. In an effort to combat declining populations and revitalize rural communities, some towns in Japan are offering substantial financial incentives to attract new residents. We're not talking about a few $100 here. These incentives can be quite significant, often amounting to tens of thousands of dollars. We're talking about serious money, up to $200,000 in some cases. This isn't just pocket change, it's a life-changing sum that can help you start a new chapter in your life. That's right, some rural towns in Japan are offering these substantial dowries to men who are willing to relocate and marry local women. These towns are often picturesque with beautiful landscapes and a slower pace of life compared to the bustling cities. Now I know what you're thinking. What's the catch? It sounds almost too good to be true, right? Well, there are a few stipulations. For one, you often have to commit to living in the town for a certain period, usually several years. This isn't a short-term gig, it's a long-term commitment to becoming part of the community. First, you often have to commit to living in the town for a certain period, usually several years. This means uprooting your life and settling down in a new environment, which can be both exciting and challenging. And second, you're expected to, actually try to make the marriage work. This isn't just about getting a quick payout and running off. The goal is to build a lasting relationship and contribute to the community. This isn't just about getting a quick payout and running off. It's about making a genuine effort to integrate into the community and build a life there. It's about revitalizing these communities, boosting the birth rate, and ensuring their future. These towns are looking for people who are willing to invest in their future and help them thrive. And hey, if you find love along the way, well, that's a bonus, right? Imagine starting a new life in a beautiful rural town with the support of a close-knit community and the possibility of finding your soulmate. But the question is, would you be willing to move halfway across the world for a chance at love and a hefty financial reward? It's a big decision, one that requires careful consideration and a sense of adventure. It's a big decision, but for some, it might just be the adventure of a lifetime. So, would you take the leap and say, I do to a dowry in Japan? The opportunity is there, waiting for those brave enough to seize it. Next stop on our global matchmaking tour, South Korea. This vibrant country, known for its rich culture, technological advancements, and bustling cities, is also making waves with its innovative approach to supporting families. Now, South Korea isn't offering straight-up cash bonuses for tying the knot. Instead, they're focusing on creating a supportive environment that makes marriage and starting a family more appealing and sustainable. They're taking a more holistic approach, investing heavily in family-friendly policies to encourage marriage and childbirth. This means looking at the bigger picture and addressing various aspects of family life. Think of it like this. They're creating an environment where starting a family is not just desirable, but also, dare I say, practical. By addressing the practical needs of families, they are making it easier for young couples to take that significant step. We're talking about things like subsidized childcare, which can significantly reduce the financial burden on parents. Childcare costs can be a major deterrent for couples considering having children, so this support is crucial. Generous parental leave policies, both for moms and dads, are also a key part of their strategy. This allows parents to spend valuable time with their newborns without the stress of losing income or job security, and even housing assistance for young couples. Finding affordable housing can be a significant challenge, and this support helps young families establish a stable home environment. See, South Korea understands that starting a family can be daunting, especially with the rising cost of living. They recognize the financial pressures that young couples face and are actively working to alleviate these concerns. So they're trying to ease that burden, making it a little less scary to take that leap. By providing comprehensive support, they are helping to build confidence in young couples to start their own families. They're investing in the future, literally, by supporting the next generation. This investment is not just financial but also social, creating a nurturing environment for children to grow and thrive. And it's not just about throwing money at the problem. South Korea is also focusing on creating a supportive community infrastructure that addresses the needs of families at various stages. They're also tackling societal pressures that might discourage young people from settling down. This includes addressing work-life balance issues and promoting a culture that values family time. It's about creating a culture that values family life and provides the necessary support for it to thrive. By fostering a family-friendly environment, South Korea is paving the way for a brighter future for its citizens. Chapter 3, Italy, a home for a euro. Alright, let's hop over to Europe, shall we? Europe, with its rich history, diverse cultures, and stunning landscapes, has always been a dream destination for many. From the Eiffel Tower in Paris to the Colosseum in Rome, there's so much to explore and experience. But today we're setting our sights on a specific gem in this vast continent. Specifically to Italy, the land of pasta, romance, and apparently really affordable real estate. Italy, with its picturesque landscapes, historic cities, and mouth-watering cuisine, has always been a top destination for travelers. But beyond the tourist spots, there's a unique opportunity waiting for those willing to take a chance. Okay, so maybe not all real estate in Italy is cheap, but in certain towns you can snag a house for a price that's less than a cup of coffee. Imagine owning a piece of Italian history, a charming home in a quaint village for just €1. It sounds too good to be true, right? But it's real, and it's happening in several towns across Italy. I'm serious. This isn't some gimmick or a marketing ploy. It's a genuine effort by these towns to revitalize their communities and attract new residents. The idea is simple. Offer homes at a rock-bottom price to entice people to move in, renovate, and breathe new life into these areas. We're talking about homes selling for €1. That's right, about $1.20 USD. It's an incredible deal, especially when you consider the potential of these properties. With a bit of love and care, these houses can be transformed into beautiful homes, perfect for a vacation getaway or even a permanent residence. But of course, there's a catch. As with any great deal, there are conditions attached. These €1 homes often come with the requirement that buyers commit to renovating the property within a certain time frame. This ensures that the houses don't remain in a state of disrepair and that the new owners are genuinely invested in the community. These €1 homes often require significant renovations. Many of them have been abandoned for years and need extensive work to make them livable again. This can be a daunting task, but for those with a vision and a bit of determination, it can also be an incredibly rewarding project. They're usually located in rural towns struggling with depopulation, particularly a shortage of young people. These towns, once bustling with activity, have seen their populations dwindle as younger generations move to larger cities in search of better opportunities. The result is a landscape dotted with empty homes and quiet streets. And that's where you, my friend, come in. By purchasing one of these homes, you're not just getting a great deal. You're also playing a crucial role in helping to revive these communities. Your investment and presence can make a significant difference, bringing new energy and hope to these towns. See, some of these towns are specifically targeting young couples, especially those with the dream of starting a family. They believe that by attracting young families, they can create a more vibrant and dynamic community. Schools, local businesses, and community events all benefit from an influx of new residents. They're hoping that by offering these incredibly cheap homes, they can attract new residents, breathe life back into their communities, and preserve their cultural heritage. It's a win-win, really. The new homeowners get an affordable place to live, and the towns get a chance to thrive once again. You get a chance to own a piece of Italian paradise, and the town gets a fresh start. Imagine waking up to the serene beauty of the Italian countryside, enjoying local festivals, and becoming part of a close-knit community. It's an opportunity to experience a different way of life, one that's rich in tradition and culture. Plus, can you imagine raising a family in a charming Italian village? The slower pace of life, the strong sense of community, and the beautiful surroundings make it an ideal place to raise children. They can grow up experiencing the best of both worlds, the modern conveniences of today, and the timeless traditions of Italy. It sounds like something out of a movie, doesn't it? The idea of starting fresh in a picturesque Italian village surrounded by history and beauty is a dream for many. And with these €1 homes, that dream can become a reality. So, if you've ever fantasized about living in Italy, now might be the perfect time to make that dream come true. So, there you have it. A glimpse into the world of countries pulling out all the stops to encourage marriage and address their demographic challenges. From Japan's generous dowries to South Korea's family-friendly policies and Italy's €1 homes, these countries are demonstrating a fascinating interplay between economics, demographics, and the very fabric of their societies. It makes you think, doesn't it? What lengths would you go to find love and start a family? And what does it say about our world when governments are stepping in to play matchmaker? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you heard of any other countries offering unique incentives for marriage? I'd love to hear your perspectives on this fascinating topic.